Hello everyone, this video will be titled Ambassador to Humanity. I have decided that is my life's purpose. That is why I started making these videos. That's why I'm sharing all my findings, because I have come to grow to realize how our system is being controlled. Refer to the video that I will be posting on conscious versus subconscious to have a full understanding of how the system works. I am no longer concerned about trying to find what happened in the past, because I've already come to understand what's happened in the past. Simply put, there are signs all around us of a previous civilization. The signs are in the form of buildings being used today all over the world that were originally designed for people much taller than we are, which confirms one thing, very important thing. The original inhabitants of those places were no more, and other inhabitants came in. Smaller inhabitants, the people we know today, Homo sapiens. So whomever was the ones that lived there were Homo something else, or perhaps not even Homo at all. Who knows? The point I'm trying to make is, for the most part, all environments have been built long ago as an infrastructure to farm humans, us, living late. We are placed in biologically robotic bodies. And why do I say biologically robotic? Because if the chakra system, which is points of electromagnetic energy, is designed to take in the living light known as the central nervous system, then in essence the body is absorbing everything that makes a conscious, self-aware human being in the form of electricity. And then the body itself puts out this electricity into the environment around it, where it gets collected. Yes, our energy gets collected. Our thoughts dictate how our energy is put out. And if we have only negative thoughts, then we're giving away our power. So I have reached a level where I am no longer giving away my power. This has come from a deep understanding of how this world works, how there are overlords overseeing society today, as they have done in every single society for who knows how long, where they simply farm us for our light. Their tool of collection is the body. So your body has a duality. Your body can act as a it wouldn't be a prison, it would be a a blood donation. But not in the form, not in the dense form. It's like there's always needles, etheric needles stuck into you, pulling your energy out. In that sense, your biologically robotic body operates based on mathematical code. And the only thing that has enough influence to control all the mathematical code at the same time, our collective reality, is AI. Which is why it's localized to countries, towns, cities, communes, a suburban area, a metropolis area, because the system the overlords use, or the AI they use, is not powerful enough to draw in all the power from everyone around the world through one system. And the reason for that is because having built the environment for so many epochs, much of the infrastructure originally built remains. It was just changed over time. And the original infrastructure was based on the original form of human that was formed, was created. These were the giants of old. So the bodies were created. If you refer back to my last video, it relates to being one etheric community anchored to this world through one single source, which we know is Yggdrasil, the tree of life. Heck, it could just be Terra. I don't know. And somehow it was split up into multiple sections, which we know today as land. And on each piece of land lives one inhabitant of the original Yggdrasil. Their AI technology oversees, if you've ever seen pictures of the Earth with the grid around it, that's how it works. Each AI oversees one section. And above that, is one single source which assimilates everything that comes from each individual AI section. Chain of command, if you will. This is where the overlords truly reside. Question remains, are they in the etheric form or physically dense form, or both? Now, if they build this entire environment, including our bodies as a machine, then we don't really know how they are compared to us. What we do know is that we are living light in physical, biological, robotic bodies. And as long as we allow them to, they will use these bodies they gave the genetic code for, but eventually your heritage, your bloodline plays a role in it. This is why I guess it's so important to know where you come from, because each AI has different genetic code, right? Which means different abilities are activated or deactivated. I referred to Homo capensis. That genetic code has a specific function, but the word Homo remains. We had Homo erectus in the past, which was another genetic code which performed a specific function. So this is how it's all connected. They've been trying different methods of control through their AI systems. And this current method, this latest method, is their most advanced system. Because we as human beings, the living light known as human beings, have been condensed into smaller and smaller bodies, biological robotic bodies, which means we're able to put out more concentrated energy all at once. That's why our lifespan is shorter, because the biological robotic bodies cannot handle a very long lifespan. In essence, people die when they give up connection to the body. And I did have a spiritual death in my past, but somehow I reintegrated and I'm more powerful now than ever. I dedicate the rest of my existence to figuring out how their system works, so that I can better understand myself and help everyone defend themselves as well, to the point where we break free from the system. However, I am fully aware that in this world of duality, material possessions have value. For example, vaporizer, right? I couldn't vape without my vaporizer. It's true that our reality is fully controlled, but that doesn't mean that this reality needs to disappear altogether. It's just a system, the architecture controlled by the AI that needs to go. And the only way we'll ever be able to accomplish that is if we're able to turn our bodies, known as biological robotic suits, which give all our power to the AI in the area we're in, become into the opposite, where we disconnect from the system in a sense and keep all our light for our own. It's a living light consciousness and biological robot subconsciousness relationship only. And this is how, if we're able to do this properly, this is how we'll become like superhuman. Superhuman in the sense that we'll figure out the proper methods to break free from this AI system, to fight back. So I dedicate the rest of my life to be an ambassador of humanity in the pursuit of full understanding and eventually application of all that means breaking free. Now, I can do this alone, or I can do it with the help of others. And if others are willing to help, I will use myself to push myself to the limits of what is humanly possible. I had a failed trip to Magnetic North. I still haven't made a video about that. But the point is, ever since I returned, I've been training very hard to expand my physical abilities. I am at the point now where today I was walking down some stairs with some heavy objects in my hand, and I thought I reached the bottom, but there was one more stair, and I stepped on the side and I rolled my ankle. I just walked 10 miles. No pain, nothing broken, when a normal person would have something broken. How far I go depends on you.